Welcome back to my channel Digital Wellness. Thank you so much for your overwhelming response and encouraging feedback. Today there is so much of information available regards to health and wellness across the internet and various other channels. We at DigiNxtHlt believe providing right content in a very simplified way is extremely powerful, and we believe the best way to do is through storytelling by practitioners and experts. Please subscribe, like, and share these stories to as many people as possible, because we aim at providing the right content and information to as many people as possible. In the healthcare context today, we do have both proactive and reactive wellness. Proactive wellness is all about disease prevention, as we believe prevention is always better than cure through lifestyle interventions. And of course, reactive medicine or reactive wellness is all about how do you get the best cure when you fall sick. Lifestyle interventions or lifestyle medicine is becoming extremely popular in today's healthcare context, especially with a lot of us focusing on prevention being better than cure. One of the main things, especially on lifestyle interventions, is all about lifestyle transformations. It is about how do one motivate oneself for making this change by way of diet or by and it's not an or and by right kind of exercises. We just celebrated last week on August 15th, Independence Day, and we do it every year celebrating the freedom that we got from 1947. A very absurd thought ran my mind and said, hey, can we have freedom from diseases? Possibly yes, through some kind of a lifestyle interventions. We started this episode on lifestyle interventions where in my episode 1 for the July edition was covered by Dr. Sunita Acharyaji, where she spoke about how yoga as a very personalized therapeutic intervention could bring in a lot of changes to oneself. And she spoke about how Dr. Sunita Acharya actually focuses on extremely personalized interventions from person to person. Continuing that series, in this series, in the episode 2 of the lifestyle transformation, I'm again going to be in conversation with Dr. Sunita Acharyaji, and I want to hear from her and also share with each one of you on how lifestyle transformations can be adopted and how one can be actually motivated for this particular change. Without wasting too much of time, let's get back and hear Dr. Sunita Acharyaji. Namaste, Dr. Sunita Acharyaji. Welcome back to my channel Digital Wellness.
Namaste, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.
In my last series, you beautifully explained on how yoga can be used as a therapeutic intervention and how you being a yogic guru help people personalized based on their medical conditions and other factors, how you bring changes in one's lifestyle. We just celebrated Independence Day on August 15th. So, Dr. Sunita Acharyaji, a thought ran into my mind. We celebrate August 15th, uh, you know, as an Independence Day because of the freedom that we all got way back in 1947. A thought ran in my mind, a very absurd thought on can we have freedom from diseases?
Yes, yes, we can. Because disease is not an enemy to the body. That is what I learned from my gurus. Disease actually is friend to the body.
Wow.
See, if you're using a system, like you can take any electronic gadget or a computer, if you take, the moment any problem in that, it prompts the problem. Now we are recording on Zoom. Immediately Zoom tell us you have an unstable internet connection, or some indication it will give. The same way,
Right.
our system, our body also giving some indication system is not functioning properly. In fact, you have to take the disease as friend to your system, address that system. Automatically you will be disease free. Don't think disease means you're sick or you're unfit or you have some problem. No, it is not like that. It is body's way of telling you address me. So never ever think that disease is something which is not good for you. It is good for you. Okay, and if you listen to your body, any kind of discomfort, any kind of disease, you can address within 72 hours. Simple example, if you have cold or cough, and now in this pandemic situation, people are much worried about these two. But if you have cold or cough, if you wait for 72 hours without giving any medication to the body know how to heal on its own. In the nature, only the human being that is running to the doctors and hospitals. All other species, they don't have any private hospitals or medical doctors. Body know how to heal on its own. But we are not giving that time to the body to heal on its own. Because of the work pressure, because of the lifestyle that we are following, and because of other engagements we are stuck into, we quickly want to come out of the disease. But we are not treating it as friend and we are not addressing it. Yes, if you try to connect to your body, understand what it is sending the signals, you can be disease free. That is what
Right.
I learned and I'm understanding.
Right. So, you beautifully spoke about self-healing. Your body understands, it is, you need to allow it to heal. And you also mentioned something about lifestyle. So, is lifestyle transformation a very big component of leading a disease-free, what do I
Healthy
say,
life.
rather freedom from disease. Is that the mantra, ma'am?
Yeah. How?
So, right. So I wanted to understand if, that's a big mantra, especially in terms of how do you kind of adopt this transformation. Why it is easy to say, because even in your last series, you spoke about yogasanas, how, you kind of design a very personalized yogasana while you coach a number of people on, daily people practicing yogasanas. How do you motivate? See, it is easy to say because there is so much of information available, and theoretically what you said was absolutely right, because you can definitely lead a disease-free lifestyle, but how does one go to adopt for it, because it shouldn't remain just as one of the fancy items, right? So how do you motivate people to kind of adopt to this particular change?
Yeah. See, it is not a big deal. Very simple. We are part of the nature, and this whole earth, it is the source of energy is coming from the sun. So if you tune your biological clock to the sundial, naturally that discipline or that lifestyle modification happens. If you see, early in the morning, our excretory organs are active. Once the excretory organs clears and cleanse the system, then the digestive system is active. We have to give food. And then if you continue with that, then the heart, because the nutrients that are absorbed, that is supplied throughout the body, through the transportation. So if you understand like this, body is working on a different, in a specific structure. So that structure is functioning according to the sun. If you observe, if it is very cloudy, very much raining, you don't feel like eating food. You feel, we call in Telugu as mandam, like a little sluggish you feel. But if it is a very sunny day, you feel very thirsty, and whatever you eat, quickly it gets digested. So it is not a big modifications or changes or some equipment that you have to bring for yourself, not at all required. A simple modification is wake up when the sun is rising and shut down all the major things or your work by the time sun sets, and tune yourself to the calm music or meditation and go to sleep. And when it comes to asanas, it is not me designed the asanas for specific health issues or anything. It is there. It is already there. We are only picking few and guiding the people. These asanas help the people to maintain their metabolism, improve the circulation, improve the elasticity of the body, and muscles start working properly. So in turn, what is happening is your organs start functioning properly. Once the organs start functioning properly, naturally you're healed. Okay, so I feel a person who adopts to the rhythm of the nature, automatically he is becoming part of the nature. That is the way I feel, I believe, and I suggest people. And if a person comes to me, yeah, sorry. If a person come to us and ask, this is the health issue I have, what I have to do? I'm not getting sleep, simple example. Or I have my right shoulder pain till my hand. Quickly, we try to understand by interacting with them why he's not getting sleep. Because he's working up to 11:30, 12 in the night. That is actually body needs deep sleep at that time. He's not taking proper rest. And right side, the pain or the discomfort, if we try to interact with them, we come to know that they're working on the system long hours using the mouse. The position of the hand remains stuck like that because they're so focused into their monitor. There is no time just to stretch the hand or stretch themselves. That is the main reason people are complaining about I have neck pain and shoulder pain. They are not realizing that there is no movement for so many hours because they are so focused and involved into the work. That is turning into the discomfort. So connect to the body, understand the body, and listen to the signals that your body is giving to you. Hydrate it properly. Give food that has more prana in it, not the fancy foods, not the junk foods, and also frequent movement to the body. That will help them to be free from diseases.
You beautifully said, you know, it's in a nutshell, you can definitely have freedom from diseases with a simple mantra of lifestyle transformation. And, lifestyle transformation is all about following uh, the cycle of the sun, plus the asanas. One thing that comes to my mind, and I think there are so many diet programs that are available today. You look at the internet, there is something called intermittent fasting. Some people subscribe to intermittent fasting being better than, the other forms of dieting. Then people follow keto diets, people follow XYZ diets. There are a number of diets. Um, since you are a, lifestyle, um, expert, if I may call, what is the method that you typically follow for, rather for coaching people, man?
See, every body is different, everybody is different.
Mhm,
Whatever is suiting your body, you have to follow that kind of food. It depends
mhm,
on what is your age, what is the
mhm,
nature of work you are doing, whether it is physical activity or mental activity, and also
mhm,
what are your likings and what are your stress levels, and basically from your genes, what kind of
mhm,
food you're grown
mhm,
with. So
mhm,
all this together, if you have understanding, you know what is right food for you. See, in our scriptures and our elders tell, Lankhanam Paramaushadam. That is, fasting is the best medicine. And also
mhm,
they recommended once in fortnight, that is on Ekadashi day, 11th day
mhm,
from full moon or new moon. That is the time we have to give full rest to the body. Once you
mhm,
give that kind of rest to the body, automatically it will do all the repair and maintenance, and it will make your digestive system ready to have any kind of food that you are eating. And as you mentioned, let it be keto diet or intermittent fasting, as I told, it depends on the individual's interest and their need. Suppose if someone is very busy, like in between their work, they can't have food and all. The best option is eat in the morning, eat in the night, and give a longer window between the meals. So no need for you to think of what I have to eat frequently. That may be a way they can have it. So here what I'm suggesting, or what we follow, or what we recommend people in our diet sessions is, start, it is actually a 6 weeks diet program, and initially we start with detoxification, and then we ask people to introduce themselves to good food, right food, and after that, we tell them to heal your body with some food preparations.
mhm,
So, in this program, after 6 weeks, this 6 weeks we call it as Mandalam. After six
mhm,
weeks, literally each cell is a new cell. There is no memory of what you had 6 weeks back. Every
mhm,
cell is detoxed, every cell is built with the food that you gave, and that is, the cell memory is much stronger. Okay, so it will continue to eat only, attract you towards only that kind of good food. You will not go back to the junk food. If at all you eat anything wrong or something is not suiting you, body immediately knows what to do. So this is, once you, it's like a training the mandala. Usually we start it on a Ekadashi day, and
mhm,
it continues for 6 weeks.
mhm,
Body needs detoxification. However healthy we
Right.
eat, however good food we are eating, it needs detoxification once in a while. So first, initially we start with detoxing the system, and then we introduce the right way of eating, what is good for your body, and how you are coming out of the old patterns and habits and introducing yourself to the good food. I mean to say here, good food means what is suitable to you. Okay. And then finally, you're understanding the more vegetables or the more right amount of food when you are feeding to yourself, how you are away from the craving, away from the junk food, and you literally feel each and every cell is rejuvenated, each and every cell has prana, and you don't have any old cells that have the previous memory what you had 6 weeks before. Every cell is loaded with nutrients, rich in oxygen, and that is how I heard that each cell has its own memory, and each cell is itself is an organization. So each organization, when it starts functioning properly, automatically your whole system starts functioning properly. Literally, you're becoming a new version of yourself after 6 weeks.
Right.
And what I heard from people is once you follow the 6 weeks diet session, you don't feel like going back and again spoiling your system, invite the health issues or discomfort. After the 6 weeks, you can literally feel that you're a different person.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very beautifully said on how it's not about just preaching people to make changes on their lifestyles, because a lot of times, once you preach and once you keep reading, you're not motivated to do that. But like you beautifully explained on how following a pattern of a diet that suits you, you are not going to be deprived of eating, that the change that you yourself experience is going to ensure that you follow it for life. Uh, Thank you so much, Dr. Sunita Acharyaji, for this wonderful session again. I'm looking forward for more of the series that we plan to start from next month onwards. Looking forward for that, Dr. Sunita Acharyaji. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We just heard Dr. Sunita Acharyaji sharing with us on the whole lifestyle modification program. Today, lifestyle transformation is a big topic for proactive wellness. I have been personally a recipient of Dr. Sunita Acharyaji's wonderful 6-week program, and I must tell you all that it has changed the way I have started adopting to my daily diet. I have not made any changes to my daily diet, but rather I have begun eating healthy, and also this has brought a change in my sleeping patterns and also my day-to-day activities. We will be running a lot of series on lifestyle transformation, the way that we need to adopt it, starting next month. Please stay with us, like, subscribe, and also share these stories to as many people as possible. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.